All right, man. I see what LA got to say, bro. This gonna sound a little muffly, so I might be a little irritated.
I'm mad at you because I know I be making it animated when I do my roast, but I be trying to tell you that's why gotta pay attention, Bobby. When I get up here and do my shows, I'm being paid to do that shit, bro. I'm being paid to make it smoke. I'm being paid to make it exciting so it actually feels like I'm passionate about talking about this shit, but I'm actually not, bro. This is like the least of anything I'm passionate about, Bobby. So what scared me about your video, and I don't know if it's because you were drinking or not, but you seem to really give a fuck about this shit. Like you still ain't got it yet, bro. It ain't nothing to fight for no more. There's no reason to go back and forth to even try to have a dialogue with any of these people in the sector, bro. You see what's going on, and I hear where you coming from. But when do you finally realize, Bobby? Like you preach to the choir, bro. Like, okay, I get it. You saying that I don't even want to say their names. This nigga scared of this nigga and he doing yeah, that's what they do, bro. You know what I'm saying? They beef for one, maybe 2 days, and then it's right back to the same old cycle. See, the one nigga show was supposed to be about something, and it ended up being a panel about me. At the same time, this motherfucker's trying to tell everybody on his panel that's about me that I'm stalking people that don't talk about me. Ridiculous. Like I just like that's what I'm trying to tell you, Bobby. You gotta just let it go, bro. We have reset the sector. You got to get back involved. I see Miko, which he sucks. Like even his video on James Kirk on Charlie
James
Kirk only
Kirk.
got 33 views, but that's because it's YouTube, Miko.
Yeah, no shit.
You could have probably jumped to the algorithm on Facebook or somewhere else, but YouTube just is not cracking. If you ain't already a made nigga in this bitch, you gonna have to do a whole lot of shit to get back in the algorithm. Just keeping it.
Fully aware of that. Fully aware of that. And guess the reason why I'm not chasing, hoping to become YouTube or whatever the fuck famous on social media, you know, on some get rich quick scheme. Guess the reason why. Guess the reason why. Oh, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I'm going to let everybody else figure it the fuck out. I'm going to let him figure it out. That's what I'm going to do with him. I'm going to let him figure it out. Let's see what answer he comes up with. To see if he gets it right.
So I've seen everybody jump into topics. I think y'all see it. Like it's only a couple of stragglers left that steady trying to do this roast thing when can't nobody roast. The roast game ain't shit without L. Dot in it. I'm just letting y'all know that for the sector perspective. Ain't nobody here really talented in that situation. And then they all just ass kissers, and so it's not gonna really be what y'all think it's gonna be. It ain't gonna be the type of smoke. Think about it, y'all almost had an implosion.
Bobby's an ass kisser.
Hey, what happened? They motherfuckers, they right back cool. It's look, bro. Bob, you gotta stop giving a fuck, bro. Like I've caught your last video before that where you were talking about everybody stalking, yes, but they don't care. Look, bro.
The funny thing about what he's saying to Bobby is what he's saying to Bobby is what we all want to say to Bobby. That's what's hilarious about this whole thing, right? That's the irony. Why is this grown ass man going out of his way to defend another grown ass man? What is wrong with you? Why is this weird, drunk, fat motherfucker going out of his way as a grown ass man sitting in his aunt's basement trying to defend a whole nother man like he's Jesus? Remember, we're not talking about supporting somebody. We're talking about like, dude, he's not God. Like, what the fuck, man? This is where the fuck everybody else is coming from. This is where they're coming from. That's just that's
If the
dumb.
majority of people
Let's
that's in
just,
the sector are stalking the same person, you think you're going to get any of them? Not even a single solitary one of them are going to admit that they're stalking me. So you just basically talking to the fucking wall, Bobby. Because, like, think about it. It's so much of a tradition to stalk me that nobody get think about it. Think about how people call out people for stalking all the time. But you ever notice that nobody ever calls out nobody for stalking me, but I'm the most stalked person here? Let me say that again. You always hear different people calling out people for stalking, right? But I'm the most stalked person here, and you never hear.
okay, Jimmy took down his last live stream. I've seen it. The implosion that LA is talking about. He took it down, unfortunately. I was enjoying it too. I wanted to hear more of it, but you know, it is what it is. And it's something that Jimmy said. Yeah, you involve yourself in everybody else's beefs. So it's not this one-sided stalking thing that's going on, like he's saying is happening. Like it's not. It's actually what Jimmy said it is, really. To a degree. I think it's a little bit of both, to be real with you. But so he's not completely wrong, but I don't know, man. I don't even feel like talking about this shit no more. I don't even feel like it, man. For real, man. And I didn't even mention Charlie Kirk to blow up. I mentioned Charlie. Here's the thing about Charlie Kirk, right? This is what I really want to fucking mention real quick. Because I know this thing is blowing up and we just supposed to coon over this stupid shit. Why are we not talking about the fact that, well, I am talking about the fact that this weird motherfucker made a whole career out of justifying black people getting murdered while making excuses for why white people commit the same crimes. And he talks about black on black crime, right? And then only just to get killed by one of his own. This needs to be talked about because this is not the first time, and it's going to keep happening. Because let me tell you one thing about black people, and I don't care if I don't blow up saying this, but this is just the goddamn truth. Oh yeah, we got a lot of issues. We got black fatigue and every goddamn thing. We got issues. We do. But here's the problem with here's the thing with black people that other races don't seem to understand. Black people are the only race of people that actually realize that there's racism. Other race, whether it's Hispanics, they're technically white too, but Hispanics, they think they're accepted by white people. Asians think they're accepted by white people, but they're never even in white neighborhoods. Their businesses are never in their neighborhoods. White people don't want them around. In Philly, I think this last year, they was going to take away Chinatown just to build a stadium on Market Street downtown that they didn't even need. That shows you how much they care about the Chinese. Black people are also the only race of people that know that not all skin folk are kinfolk. Oh, don't believe me? Just ask Charlie Kirk. Just ask Mr. Kirk. You think it's the first time? Oh, we can go back in history. JFK, killed by another white man. Donald Trump supposedly was about to get killed by another 18-year-old white man. Charlie Kirk, killed by another white man. Y'all think this is new? Because white people think all skin folk are kinfolk. They think these Hitler motherfuckers think that every other white person agrees with their racist rhetoric. And so they get their goddamn brain spilled. Maybe Tyler has black friends and doesn't agree with that racist bullshit. And then some idiot in my comments gonna talk about some damn, oh, people getting fired over talk, here's an investigation. What the fuck is there to investigate? They got the killer already, you dumb motherfucker. I wanted to cook him earlier. I just want to cook the fuck out of him for that shit. But I said, nah. I'm like, number one, it's not illegal to not be a fan of Charlie motherfucking Kirk. That don't mean I'm some criminal. What is there to investigate? Number two, I don't give a fuck about getting fired. I'm not going to sit up here and be some pussy afraid to lose a job. I can get another one, fool. I don't give a fuck. All they do is take good workers and make them and work them more. So I start cutting, going in and out. I don't give a fuck about losing a goddamn job. Now, back to my point though. This is going to always happen because everybody doesn't understand what black people understand. Black people know that not all skinfolk are kinfolk. We know not every other black person is our friend. White people think that every white person is their friend, and they're not. There's plenty of white people that actually hate their history. They look at all the horrible things that their ancestors have done. They're not proud of that. They're not proud of having that history. They're not going to fuck with Charlie Kirk like that. So yeah, man, that's all I wanted to say. Peace out.